What a day one of semi-final two we had indeed. It is Cali Condors out in top, undefeated for ISL 2020 so far, but only 27 points separate them from LA Current, who are knocking on the door of a second place finish. Team Iron up for it, so are Toronto Titans as well. It's set to be a very exciting day two tomorrow. But hello, welcome back to ISL 2020. Such an exciting day we have had. And I'm delighted to welcome into this studio Molly Hannes of Cali Condors. Molly, the first time we've had you here, and really one of the main reasons is your individual performance today. It was absolutely fantastic, defeating Lily King for the second time in the 50-meter breaststroke. I know she's your teammate, but if you look at your performance, how would you rate it?
It was good. I think it's right on par with what I've been doing, so I'm really happy to see that kind of consistency right now.
Well, last year you came second 7 times, and now this year you have 2 ISL wins. How much have you improved to get to this point, considering it's been a pandemic year?
I think every time I've raced, I've learned something. So just having these back-to-back meets has really helped kind of just get a little bit better, a little bit more comfortable with short course meters. So glad to see it kind of paying off down the road.
Because that's kind of interesting also for the people that don't know, because normally you're short course yards in America, right? And
Yes.
I know it sounds silly, it's water, but the length of the pool is a different length. You've got to change quite a few things for this length.
Yeah, and getting, for me, it's been getting comfortable taking, is it one long extra stroke? Is it 2 shorter strokes? So just getting the practice of that length of the pool has helped a lot over the last couple of weeks.
Go for it, Mark. We're going to say the same thing.
Yeah. It's going to be a race.
Yeah, so for me, one of the things I've done in previous races is coming up, going straight to tempo, and then kind of slipping through the water. So in this race, I really wanted to set up the first 25, holding a decent amount of water, and then beginning to up my tempo.
You always seem to come up a little bit early on the turn one, or no?
Yeah, I have decided to take the pull-out out because for me it seems a little bit slower to do the pull-out and come up. There's kind of a dead spot for me, so I feel like I carry just a little bit more speed to the surface.
No, I mean, clearly it works for you, and I'm glad you cleared that up, because every time I look at it, I'm like, something's wrong, because we see the overhead all the time.
Yeah,
So no pull-out.
No pull-out, get straight into the swimming, and it just eliminates that dead spot, that coming through the surface tension for me. So yeah, I've just kind of stuck with it.
Well, swimming alongside the likes of Lily King, does that urge you on? Does that make you swim quicker?
Yeah, I mean, Lily pushes me every time I race. Lily and I go way back, and so these races have been, I've really enjoyed them, every single one, just being right next to her every time we race. So yeah, it definitely motivates me and encourages me.
And at this point, we're in the semi-finals. You guys, Cali Condors, are undefeated. You have such strength and depth. Incredible day one today. What can we expect tomorrow?
Hopefully the same. Yeah, just some more wins. You know, we just want to get that, secure that spot in the finals, and I think we're setting ourselves up really well to do so.
How much are you, finally, Molly, how much are you enjoying ISL 2020? Because I believe you were at home swimming in a quarry during lockdown. Is that right?
Yes, yeah, I went through a couple different places. A quarry was one of them. I was in a pond for a little bit. Yeah, so just being back here racing, it's been amazing. Just very grateful for this opportunity.
Did you check that in the quarry there was nothing in there first? That's what I think about.
There are little minnows. I think we've seen snakes in there, but as long as you stay away from the outer side of it, it's fine. But
Told you, that's what I worry about.
I know. I mean, well, to be honest, Molly, it's done you well, because you've got 2 ISL 2020 victories. So very well done. We wish you the best of luck tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us here in the studio.
Thank you.
We can now head up to the commentary box to Bernie Gunther and Rowdy Gaines. Guys, we expected Cali Condors to be favourites on paper, but this was quite a tight day one.
And Rodney, really, I think, shows you how important each battle is. And maybe the biggest of the day for Cali Condors was their final individual win, getting the hand on the wall first and winning that 400 freestyle.
Yeah, that was a huge moment, because you had both LA and Cali, and 4 swimmers all coming and charging into the wall at the same time. And if it would have gone the other way, and let's say LA finishes 1-3 instead of Cali, it might have shifted the momentum a little bit, but certainly Cali carried it to the women, and then LA gained it back a little bit on the men's side, and they get to choose the skins on the men.
And when you take a look at how big that is for LA, obviously to have the opportunity to do backstroke skins certainly does favor them, but Coleman Stewart's right there as well on the backstroke.
Yeah, but you still have to go backstroke. I can't imagine. They're not going to go freestyle with Dressel, right? You could go fly, but then you got to face Dressel again, that potential. They're certainly not going to go breaststroke. So, yeah, it's the only logical choice is backstroke. I just texted the head coach, David Marsh. What are you choosing? When did you choose? Of course he didn't text me back, but my guess is backstroke.
But that's big, and the same is true, obviously, for the Cali Condors when they try to set themselves up for a win in the final a week from now. Getting the opportunity to pick either backstroke or breaststroke may be big for them as well.
Yeah, but, you know, on the women's side, yeah, they've got 2 strong 50s to choose from. But I'll go back to the men for a second. At least Cali found their breaststroker.
Yeah.
So now they'll at least be able to challenge it, and you've got to figure things are just going to get better and better.
Well, at the moment, pretty tight here between the Cali Condors and the LA Current. We'll see which 2 teams move on to the final tomorrow, Jenny.
Absolutely, guys. Well, thanks very much. We certainly look forward to tomorrow. But now we can go poolside because with Kurt Hansen is Peter Nielsen of the Cali Condors.
So just here with Peter Nielsen from the Cali Condors. Peter, another great day for you guys and yourself. You must be just so happy with how you're going.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely looking forward to the final, but obviously this is a part of that journey, and I'm happy with my personal performance. Still got to shave these bad boys, but I think our team looked really good today, and we're coming together well. So,
dude, rookie season, you come in here, such an asset to this team. Did you think it would go like this? You've had such a successful debut.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know what to expect. With the 6 months off, just kind of came in and stayed optimistic and just look forward to the opportunity. They're excited. Yeah. They're excited.
Plenty of team camaraderie there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's been some great racing. 200 backstroke just keeps going from strength to strength, and you throw the medley in there as well.
Yeah.
Is there any favorite that you enjoy doing more than another?
You know, 2 back, it just seems like I have it a little more under control right now than the medley, but each time I'm getting a little better and figuring out a little more. My team's helping me through that and just getting used to the racing back-to-back. That's a hard double with 2 200s, but yeah, I'm just excited to go out there and do it for the doors.
Well, from one Cali Condors member to another, Kurt Hansen has managed to grab a word with Olivia Schmaliga.
So here with Olivia Smaliga, Condors captain, and another another great day for you guys.
Thank you.
You must be so ecstatic the position you're in now with just 1 day to play.
Yes, last day of semifinals. We're so excited for the final. Going to feel those emotions. Going up to try to win a trophy is really exciting. So we had a great first day.
Yeah, you were through it all last year. Tell me the difference between the Condors team from 19 to 20, because you seem like you've taken it up another level.
We have. I think we filled in spaces where we maybe didn't have as much depth in certain events. But I think our strength last year, as it is this year, is our closeness as a team. We want to see everyone succeed on our team, and we just have a good time, and that's what it's all about.
Your own performances continue to get better and better,
Thank you.
Not just individually, but the relays. You seem to always lift. You love these relays. You go another level yourself for the team.
It is. I mean, this is a team event here. You know, like I said, we're trying to win a trophy, trying to win a championship. So getting those relay points is really what matters, and it's just fun being with a group of girls who's on the same page and wants to win.
Is it hard with this girls team as well, because you're all so talented and you're also competitive? You obviously by far have the best women's team here. How's that mixed with the men, and how's handling all those egos as well?
Yeah, I would say we don't really have very many egos, and if anything, they just aid to all of our success behind the scenes. We'll give each other a hard time, you know, to the boys or whatever, but it's all in good fun. We know that we're going to bring it in the final, and that's what counts.
We've been a pleasure to watch so far this season. Wish you all the best for the rest.
Thank you so much. Go Doors.
Well, it's now great to grab a word with one of the best members, one of the most successful members so far of LA Current, Tom Shields. Tom, what an incredible 4x100 medley relay to finish things off today. That was so key for you guys.
Yeah, no, I think I'm sure Chad and Caleb and Marcin and Marius all say the same. Like that first 100 fly, you kind of have, like, we're putting everything in. We're trying to grab those points, but you kind of have to keep in that back of your mind that you got another one coming up. And all of us are on that 400 free as well. And so it's just a big day, and got to kind of gauge the effort, because that 400 medley is just like everything, especially for a team such as ours where we need that men's skins.
And you'll split at 48.1 seconds.
Yeah. So I added 7 100s, but I'm closing in on my best. I went 48.07 in 2015.
Yeah. But but it was one of those things where before that leg, it's you and Caleb. Well, you virtually went in side by side, but you blew him away.
I'm not allowed to look anymore. Durden has kind of put the kibosh on that. Back in the day, Leclos and I used to like screw around too much. So I mean, he's a really good athlete. Obviously, I think he was like 44 on the other relay. So nothing but respect for him. Every time I'm in the water with him, I love racing the best of their best. You know, I was 6 years behind Michael, so we just had to get used to that mindset our whole career. So he's a great competitor and a great dude.
We can actually take a look at your leg in the medley relay. Talk us through this, because you were out fast.
I think, everyone always says I swim up for relays, and I think that's true, but I think that if you really break it down, it's just my first 25 that's faster. I have a really bad flat start, so I really tried to swing pretty early there. I was like 0.11. And then, I was like 26.00 on the back 50, so just really good outspeed, 22.1, 22.14 here. And then I felt like I was, in my individual, I was like breaking out way too high, and so I tried to fix that, but I didn't really fix it on that lap. And then I could see Leclos and a couple other guys, I think Caleb too, are really trying to play with how they're finishing this last 25, like where do we fit our breaths in, and where do we speed up? Like, really lazy breakout there for me, and then I get my head down. So I'm still trying to work through the back 25, which after 8 of these I still don't have down yet, so we're working on it. And
you're really conscious coming into the wall on that last leg when you're handing over, you're really conscious to make sure you try and finish the full strokes to give your...
Yeah, you kind of want to do that either way. It's just the fastest way to do it. I don't have the same speed coming home as I do in the individual either, so you're just trying to really, give them a clean break, but it's not freestyle or backstroke, it's butterfly. It's pretty easy to tell when we're going to hit the wall, so...
But it's just one quickly, that's quite fascinating. On your flat start, you always seem to get left behind.
Oh, yeah, big time. It's like the biggest problem in my career. Without the wedges, I would have retired in 2013, probably. I was like 0.81 for like my good reaction time. And like I was good to 15, but the wedges really helped me. And then now these newer class of athletes are getting off the blocks crazy fast. So I'm trying to keep up, but we'll see.
Well, I think you're keeping up pretty well, Tom, because you've had
these newer class of athletes like Nick Santos. 40-year-olds.
You got to take some inspiration from that, right?
I was like, no, it's just totally made up. I've been bad the whole time.
Absolutely. Well, you've had 14 ISL wins this season already. You're swimming well indeed. Now, you guys have had a successful day one. What have you got to do day two tomorrow to keep up alongside Cali Condors?
Oh, I think, get wins where we can. That's like the number one thing. Like, personally today, I lost a touch individually, and that hurts you in the points-wise. Obviously, hundreds, it seems to hurt less. It seems like all the jackpots are in the 50s or 200s for whatever reason. So, I got a 2-fly coming up, really focused on that against Eddie Wang and all the other guys. And, mixed relay and then the skins. It's pretty simple, right? Win the 200s and the 50s and do what you can outside of that.
Do you love the skins?
Yeah, I like not being in them when they're backstroke. I'll tell you that much. I like Dylan and Murph. It's great for them.
Well, Tom, thank you so much for stopping by. Well done to you and to Ellie Current today. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much. You guys keep it up.
Thank you.
We'll do our best indeed. Well, we can now go to one of the most successful team iron athletes, Ranami Cromwell. Kurt Hansen caught up with her.
So here with Ranami Cromwell, Ranami, super slow start from the iron tonight. It was looking dire straits there, but then the wind started to come and you actually got some momentum towards the end.
Yeah, I'm still not getting used to like the first events of the meet. We are not the best team, but then in one moment it's going to switch a little, and I tried to swim as fast as possible, and I did in the 50. I'm really happy with the 53 today.
Yeah, great result there, 53. A 50 fly tomorrow has also been a red-hot event for you this season as well. You've looked super fast, and iron are always better. I guess the way the program and your team list is scheduled, day two is always a special for you guys.
Yeah. We're on fire day two, and especially now we really want to go to the finals, and it's going to be like really some people might say it's an impossible task, but we're going to fight for it. I really love it here. I like Budapest and I like racing, so I'd really be pleased if we make the finals. But anyway, we're going to fight and enjoy tomorrow, and I'll try my best.
You don't want to go home just yet.
No. I love it here.
You really love this Iron team, don't you? Obviously, you got the call up to join it and be a big part of it last year and missed the finals last year, but now you get a shot at the finals and you get to show and build here a great little team. You've had some great success here in this second season.
Yeah, I mean, Iron might not be the best team, but it's definitely my favorite team. And with so many nationalities, and it's a really diverse team. We grew in like one big team and one great group of friends, and that's what's really special. I know I've been around the pool, international pool deck for 15 years now, and this is like a really special thing. Not just racing, but just meeting new people and getting like intense friendship because you're like for 6 weeks one team, and that is really truly like a big thing. Yeah.
Lastly, before you go, just tell us a bit about the Iron family. You are super tight-knit. Some teams not as tight as your guys. You all get along so well, and obviously it's a great team to be a part of.
That is true, and I mean, we are...
and you're really loud.
We are. I think that's our way of communication. Not everyone speaks very well English. English is not my first language, so it's sometimes it's a little bit hard to communicate, but we'll figure it out. And I mean, we're having fun, and you don't need to speak perfectly well English, or you're just having fun with the team, race fast, and between the races we have a lot of fun, enjoying it here, and have a great time.
She is one of the great characters of ISL, that is for sure. Well, there we have it. Day one of semi-final 2 is done and dusted. It's Callie Condors who are out in front by 27 points. Ellie Current clicking at their heels in second. Team Iron, they are good on day 2, so look out tomorrow. And of course, Toronto Titans up there, just 2 points behind Iron. Well, that concludes the doubleheader action for today. Mark and I will be back tomorrow, but from all of us at ISL 2020, it is goodbye.